Gotham, a city shrouded in perpetual midnight, where the rain never truly stops. But tonight the downpour carries a chilling melody, a prelude to fear. The hum of the city is muted, replaced by the desperate heartbeat of a city under siege. A desperate plea lost in the tempest echoes through alleyways slick with dread. In the heart of this storm, a symbol of justice begins its grim vigil. The Batman, he is the night. The night in Gotham is a canvas of shadows, painted with the unseen anxieties of its citizens. But tonight, even the darkness holds a peculiar promise, a whisper of the extraordinary. This is the doorway to the impossible, a realm stranger than any earthly dream, a world where scale itself bends to imagination. Welcome to the land behind the light, a tapestry woven by the hand of Bob Kane.
12 o'clock. Getting late. I wish the Batman would get back soon.
And as the lonely hours tick by, a young boy's vigil continues, waiting for the return of his masked guardian. The air in Gotham grows heavy, thick with an unspoken weariness as a young hero waits, his anticipation a quiet hum against the tick-tock of the clock.
Gosh, I've read so much I'm getting groggy sleepy. Oh well, I'll stay up a little longer. Maybe he'll come soon.
But time, like a predator, creeps forward, and as the minutes fade into darkness, a sudden presence shatters the stillness.
Batman, you're late. What took you so long?
That clue I've been following up. It led me straight to the door of a Dr. Marco. I've come back for you. We're going to pay a visit to Dr. Marco and find out just what sort of madman he is.
Just a sec and I'll put my costume on.
Moments later, two figures emerge from the shadows, cloaked in the night, a seasoned protector and his eager ward.
On and on, through the dense fog, walk the two, until...
Look, that's the house there.
A suffocating fog, a shroud over a desolate street, obscures their vision, turning their destination into a ghost.
Just look at that fog, can hardly see a thing. Bleak Street, this is it. That number and street just fit the house.
The door, as if expecting them, yields with a soft, silent invitation into the unknown.
Well, we might as well go in.
Sure, why not? We've got nothing to lose, except our lives.
They step across the threshold, and in the ensuing silence, a chilling voice announces their arrival, a trap sprung.
Come in, I have been expecting you.
Gotham's grim alleyways, slick with an unseen menace, hold their breath as the night's dark secrets begin to unravel.
I saw you snooping around here earlier this evening.
Curious, aren't you?
Curious is right. Curious to find out what sort of mad scheme you're up to.
Mad scheme is IT madness to have discovered the secret of the fourth dimension.
The fourth dimension.
Yes, and I can prove IT. Prove that I am the only living man to have seen the land that lies in the fourth dimension.
Within a vast, vaulted chamber, Dr. Marco performs a chilling demonstration, a gateway to the impossible.
I put the switch so and light is formed, a veil of light beyond which is the fourth dimension. You can find no better proof than this. Look.
Gone, it's unbelievable, right in front of our eyes.
As Dr. Marco walks into the light, a startling thing happens. His body begins to disappear. In a moment, the figure of Dr. Marco has vanished, as if in thin air.
That still doesn't prove anything. I don't know where Marco has gone, but there's one sure way of finding out. I'm going to walk into the light.
Then I'm going with you.
Without a moment's hesitation, the two dauntless figures step into the unknown. What wonders or horrors await them in the enigmatic realm of the fourth dimension? Rain lashes Gotham, but a chilling silence now descends. Here, the very fabric of reality warps and the familiar gives way to the utterly alien.
It's just like walking through a curtain into another world.
This is another world, the world of the fourth dimension. A surreal landscape where the ordinary obeys no known laws.
Just look at the size of those trees. I wonder where Dr. Marco is. He isn't around.
Batman and Robin gaze upon a staggering sight, a vista that defies comprehension.
A man, a giant, this is a strange place. A very strange place.
Suddenly, a new presence emerges, a colossal figure with an unsettling claim.
So the small ones now trespass on the king's property. That means death.
Why, he must be at least 30 feet tall.
Boy, I'll say, strange. You are bigger than the small ones, very strange. I think I will put you in a cell and inform the king.
And in a terrifying display of power, the towering colossus holds Batman and Robin in his huge hands, as if they were mere toys trapped in a realm beyond their control. Gotham's gargoyles weep as Batman and Robin are plunged into a land of giants. Towering structures pierce the sky, and even the common folk loom like colossi.
Look at the size of the people. Do you think we shrank or something?
Look, Goro, the official hunter to the king. He has captured 2 of the small ones.
No, we're the same. It looks like we're in a world of giants.
Dragged into a colossal tower, our heroes are unceremoniously thrown into a grim dungeon.
I don't think you will escape from here so easily. Ha ha, nor from your death either. Ha ha ha.
Desperate, the Batman hatches a daring plan, his batarang the only hope for freedom. With a perilous climb and a daring descent, escape seems within reach, but the land of giants still holds its trials.
I feel knee-high to a grasshopper.
Even the simplest of journeys becomes an epic feat when you're no bigger than a child's toy. Gotham's alleys whisper secrets as 2 shadows approach a hidden doorway, each taking a separate path to scout ahead.
2 doors, you look through one and eye the other, and we'll see if anyone is about.
But unseen, a predator of colossal proportions begins its silent, deadly stalk. A normal house cat, now monstrously enlarged, prepares to pounce on its unsuspecting prey.
Tug.
As the feline behemoth leaps, a primal instinct screams danger, forcing Robin to abandon his path. But just as the monstrous cat closes in, a cape descends from the darkness.
Batman, not so fast, pussy.
Razor-sharp claws lash out, but Batman clings with the unyielding grip of a titan. With every ounce of his strength, Batman tightens his hold until the giant beast succumbs to his might.
Now I know how a mouse feels, the size of that cat. Don't forget we're in a land of giants, so that everything is large compared to us.
Gotham's underbelly weeps under a relentless downpour, each drop a chilling echo in the suffocating darkness.
Ugh, what was that? 2 giant hands, they're scooping us up.
In the clutches of an unseen force, Batman and Robin are whisked away, their freedom a fleeting memory.
Trying to escape, eh? The king should know of this.
Brought before a towering monarch, their captors declare them spies, their very size a baffling mystery to these peculiar beings.
Goro, you always disturb me when I'm eating. What is it now?
I have captured 2 of the small ones, Your Majesty. It seems to me that they are spies.
Then they must know we plan to war upon them tomorrow, but they seem much larger than the small ones.
Perhaps the small ones are trying to breed a race of giants.
Then we are in danger. Kill them, act at once.
Exactly my sentiments, nothing like quick action.
But the tide turns in an instant. With startling suddenness, the Batman seizes an unexpected weapon, ready to unleash his own brand of justice.
Spicy stuff, king, old boy.
Kill them, at you, at you.
I'll smash you flat.
Thanks for the springboard, pal.
With a daring maneuver, the dynamic duo escapes, leaving chaos and confusion in their wake, but the king's fury burns, promising a more dangerous confrontation to come. The cavernous warehouse echoes with the clang of steel and the desperate shouts of pursuit.
Oh, my nose. That's what you get for being too nosy.
As the towering brute attempts to ensnare the nimble boy wonder, Robin artfully slips through his grasp.
First I'll attend to this troublesome brat, WH. Looks like I've struck the seat of your trouble, chum.
Just as he believes he's cornered his foe, a blur of justice descends from above.
Come on, fella. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
With a surge of power, Batman launches himself, anticipating the perfect moment to strike.
Brains over brawn, Robin, eh?
Meanwhile, a guard rushes in, only to find himself caught in a swift, coordinated maneuver.
How did that strike your fancy?
You said IT.
In the shadowy depths of Gotham, the forces of good prevail, leaving their adversaries ensnared and defeated, awaiting the darkness of dawn. Rain lashes Gotham's grimy alleyways, each drop a percussive beat against the echoing silence. Trapped, the unlikely duo struggles against the grip of their captor, desperate to break free.
I. Guards Guai.
But even in their darkest hour, hope arrives, a bizarre gift from the one they thought their enemy.
Couldn't go without giving you a present. Here's a nice, soft fruit.
Come on, the guards will be here in a minute.
Better take this. We might need weapons.
The window, their last hope for escape, beckons, but the path ahead is fraught with peril.
We can't get down this way, and I can hear those guards coming.
Pardon me, but I've just had a brainstorm.
That's an umbrella.
Wrong, Robin. This is no umbrella, this is our parachute.
With a daring leap and a cleverly disguised apparatus, they defy gravity itself. Safe for now, the city below holds untold dangers, but for these two, the greatest enemy is time itself.
Made IT.
Yes, and now I suggest we see how far feet can take us from this charming locale.
The night in Gotham is never truly silent, but tonight, a new terror stalks the skies. Batman and Robin push through the peril, an urgent mission propelling them forward. Suddenly, a monstrous silhouette descends from above a colossal condor, its talons extended.
What?
Hope seems lost as Robin is snatched away into the darkness. But Batman's gaze falls upon a peculiar sight, two boys and a marvel of modern engineering.
Sorry, but I've got to borrow this for a moment.
A desperate gamble unfolds as the miniature marvel challenges the monstrous beak. With uncanny precision, Batman's throw finds its mark, a desperate rescue in motion.
Gosh.
Good catch, Robin.
Just as the jaws of doom loom, a miraculous intercept saves the day.
Not bad.
This had better work, or we're goners.
But the challenges are far from over, for lurking in the waters is a beast of nightmare proportions.
A crocodile, he's about as big as a dragon.
In a landscape twisted by impossible forces, a scream of pure agony echoes, followed by a desperate retreat.
You've done IT, you've beaten him, Shades of St. George.
With immediate danger averted, our heroes drift downstream, the world around them strangely diminished.
Robin, did you notice how small everything has gotten? Queer that. A city, a tiny city.
You are safe. Look over there.
Dr. Marco.
Dr. Marco, a prisoner of the bizarre, unveils the astonishing truth of the land of the small ones.
So you escaped to these people when you saw us carried off by the giant.
Yes, these are good people. This is the land of the small ones.
Small is right, queer isn't it? By some freak of nature, this world is divided into a land of giants and midgets.
They're just like small, happy children. What can we do? They will trample us down. They are so huge. We can never hope to survive. Woe is us, oh woe.
But within this miniature world, a flicker of hope ignites. A plan begins to form.
I wonder, I think I have a plan that may work. At least I hope so. Listen.
The next day, the very ground trembles as colossal figures stride into view, their intentions unknown, their shadow immense.
The giants are coming. The giants.
Attack the enemy, we would be much happier if IT weren't for the giants. They are very evil, very evil.
As panic sweeps through the land of the small, Batman has a grave message for their king, the giants are not just coming, they're invading. The world shrinks and a primal war unfolds, a desperate struggle against inevitable annihilation where every second counts. Colossal figures like titans of old march onward, their very steps a thunderous pronouncement of doom, crushing all beneath their immense weight.
Death to the small ones. Death.
But from the dust arises a desperate defiance, the smallest of warriors unleashing their antiquated arsenal, a flicker of hope against overwhelming odds.
You play ball.
A cruel mockery echoes as the giants, with contemptuous ease, hurl back the very projectiles meant to repel them, shattering their meager defenses.
I'll make a home run.
Yet the spirit of the tiny people remains unbroken. They surge forward, engaging the behemoths in brutal hand-to-hand combat, their resolve a burning testament to their will to preserve their home. With a final, desperate gambit, the little people abandon their futile weapons, unleashing a new, potent force in their unyielding quest for survival.
Fire.
Rain hammers Gotham's rooftops, a symphony of despair. But in the heart of the storm, a nightmare unfolds for a group of unsuspecting giants.
It worked, your plan of putting those insects in bags that burst when they hit the ground. It worked.
Hordes of vengeful insects descend, their tiny stingers a promise of agony. The giants, their bravado shattered, turn and flee in a frenzy of terror.
The giants are fleeing. We have won. Ouch.
I'll fix you now, I'll crush you to bits.
But one colossal figure, driven by a primal rage, refuses to yield. His monstrous gaze fixes on a fleeing shadow Robin.
Wake up, wake up.
A desperate cry, a monstrous pursuit, and then blessed silence. The terror dissolves, revealing a young man stirring in his sleep.
War didn't happen, it was a dream.
His companion, already grounded in reality, observes with a bemused air.
Say, what's the matter with you? What are you mumbling about? What were you reading anyway?
Oh, giants, dwarfs, and...
In any myth or fable, that's potent stuff, kid, like as not to give you bad dreams, nightmares.
You're telling me...
But the nightmare, however vivid, is merely a fleeting phantom. For the real heroes, the real fight awaits in the relentless dawn of Gotham. Next, back to reality. The reality of the Batman and Robin, the boy wonder, in their ceaseless fight against crime in a new, breathtaking adventure. Rain lashes against the grimy windows of the chief's office, a relentless symphony for the shadowy dealings within.
Regan, we've received disturbing information. Aliens are being smuggled into this country, right through Ellis Island.
We think you're the man to stop it for us.
That's right, Bart, so you're being loaned to the immigration department. You'll go back to New York with Mr. Homer Winslow.
Fine, let's go.
The dawn breaks cold and unforgiving, as Bart Regan, now disguised as an Englishman, prepares for his clandestine mission.
Being here as an Englishman won't require any dialect.
Well, I'm ready if you are, let's go.
That certainly sounds real.
But beneath the facade of feigned distress, a new danger stirs, a desperate struggle against forces unseen. Gotham's alleys are a labyrinth of despair, where desperation breeds desperation, and hope is a currency few possess. A shadowy figure corners a frightened man, the air thick with an unspoken threat, and the promise of a dangerous transaction.
Hey, what's going on here? Let's get that guy, take him out of here.
It's not my fault if he can't enter over the quota. He tried to kill me. He's mad. Keep your hands off me. Just take IT easy, buddy, and I demand to get into this country.
Oh, shut up, here's your cell.
So you'll be back again. Well, I'll be waiting, chat evening.
Be quiet, what? Oh, it's you. How much do you got if you get into the country?
Plenty, and right with me.
Few, you must have robbed a bank.
That's none of your business. Now what do I do?
In the shadows of this city, fortunes are made and broken, and the price of passage is paid in more than just coin. Gotham City, midnight. Rain lashes against cold stone as a hushed summons echoes through the underbelly of the city. A carefully worded message, a clandestine rendezvous. Tonight, a prisoner plans an escape.
This opens your cell. At midnight, come out and go up the back stairs. There'll be a boat on the west side of the building. Slide into the water and it will pick you up.
Got it.
And so, as the clock strikes the witching hour, a desperate gamble begins on the desolate west side.
And so at midnight, this must be the west side. It's sure a good night for break, Somebody's coming.
A night guard, alerted to the suspicious presence, confronts the fleeing figure.
Hey, what are you doing here? I hate to do this, but...
With a swift, decisive move, Bart abandons the immediate threat, plunging into the dark water.
I hope that boat's here. Yes, that must be it.
Hurry up, you fool. You almost roused the watch.
He won't be up for some time.
As the boat recedes into the Inkai blackness, the promise of freedom and a new beginning beckons from the distant Brooklyn shore. The salty spray of the harbor bites at the biting wind, a harbinger of darkness as the ship encroaches on Gotham's shores.
Where's your identification? Why I paid to get on here, didn't the guard tell you? I warned the chief about him taking money. How do I know who you are? Hey Manning, Schultz.
In the pre-dawn gloom, a desperate soul is ensnared, a pawn in a much larger, sinister game.
What'll I do with him, Cap? Load him with iron and drop him over. No, wait, we'll let the chief see him, then he'll believe that guard's crooked. Yes, what is it? We're ready to land, sir. I just got the signal. Step lively, there's a truck up ahead. Get into IT. Okay, this is the last. Let her go.
The shadowy figures operate with chilling efficiency, their illicit trade a testament to insidious planning, yet the mastermind remains concealed.
They've certainly got this alien smuggling organized, but who's the head of the ring? That guard was only a stooge.
Meanwhile, on the quiet shores of Ellis Island, a mundane discovery ignites a spark of revelation.
Look at this carbon copy I found in the wastebasket.
A scribbled note, a name, a disguise, a thread unravels, leading into the heart of a conspiracy.
Say, this will interest Jenkins.
Rain lashes against the cold, grimy windows of a hidden warehouse, a stark contrast to the looming threat that festers within.
Then that guy I put through was a G-man. I've got to get rid of him before the chief finds out.
A colossal truck, its cargo of stolen lives shrouded in mystery, groans to a halt before the cavernous maw of the warehouse.
All right, all of you out. This is where you meet the chief.
I demand.
Shut up, here's the chief. I've kept my word to you so far. You are in this country. Now, I'll see that you get jobs, and remember, your orders come from me. Is that clear?
Yes. The captain says this one don't belong. He bribed Jenkins.
I ain't up to nothing phony, mister. I paid to get into this country.
We have no evidence of that, and take your hat off before the guard sweeps Bart's cap off. Hey chief, he's got some phony coloring in his hair.
Grab him. That's Bart Regan of the Counter-Espionage Division.
Overwhelmed and outnumbered, Bart Regan is a man about to meet a brutal and engineered fate. Unconscious, Bart is bundled into a speeding car, a silent witness to his forced departure.
You'll never know what happened.
As the vehicle hurtles toward the churning water's edge, a final, chilling pronouncement seals Bart's doom. Gotham's grim alleys churn with a desperate chase, the echo of pursuit fading as a limousine glides into the shadows. But the night has eyes, and keen ones at that. A federal agent, unseen and relentless, has Bart in his sights.
Unscrewing the spare tire hub, Bart hurls IT at Jenkins.
I'm a federal man, got a judge in this house.
Judge Green, but he's retired from the job. Apartment 30. Using his captive as a shield, Bart breaks down the door. Okay, you're all under arrest. You, judge for smuggling in aliens, and your pals for helping.
Don't shoot, I surrender.
Later, in the cold light of day, the truth of the chief's betrayal begins to unravel, revealing a plot of sabotage and a judge's bitter revenge. And so, another intricate web of deception is torn asunder, leaving Gotham a little safer, for now. Rain lashes Gotham, a relentless drumbeat against the heart of the city as secrets fester in the gloom. A calm facade crumbles with a deafening roar of shattering glass, a stark intrusion into the fragile peace.
That window,
Through the jagged maw of destruction, a fleeting silhouette of phantom fading into the Inkai abyss.
no good, he's too far away. It's nothing, just a scratch.
A chilling question hangs in the air, a viper's whisper of imminent peril.
Very funny business, whose life is in danger, your uncle's or yours.
Better call a doctor to take a look at that. And now I want to get to your uncle's place, in a hurry.
Right, see you later, I hope.
You and I both, so long.
Gotham's streets blur into a streak of desperation as Steel races against time, the specter of fate dogging his every turn. Gotham's perpetual night, thick with the scent of despair and decay, holds its breath as a lone figure. Steel approaches a darkened door.
Comes nobody at home, eh? Let's see.
He finds the door unlocked, a chilling testament to the victim's fear, yet his fatal oversight.
Hello, what's this?
The sight that greets him is one of unspeakable horror. Charles Voney, his face a brutal tapestry of close-range gunfire, lies dead.
Money apparently, and his face blown to bits by a half-dozen shots at close range. Headquarters, this is a case for you boys, I guess. Yes, murder, Charles Voney.
Steel, a phantom himself, melts back into the shadows, leaving the gruesome scene for the authorities he calls.
No, I won't stick around. You fellows are funny about finding people with dead guys on their hands.
As dawn breaks, the city's newspapers scream the grim truth, a headline hinting at a desperate act and a grim fate.
I wonder.
But the true story, the one whispered in fear, is far darker than any ink can capture. Rain lashes against the unforgiving stone of Blackgate Penitentiary, its cold embrace a fitting prelude to the grim secrets held within.
He nabbed me, I'd better pay him a visit.
Behind the bars of his cell, Kit Walters, a man claiming innocence, bears a wound that casts a damning shadow over his story.
I'm innocent, Steel, but they say this wound of mine makes it look bad. Tell him how I got it and get me out of here. Not yet, Kit. The rest'll do you good, and I want to see what happens next. At least you're safe here.
Meanwhile, at the imposing offices of Voney and Gaines, a new player enters the game, a shadowy figure seeking answers amidst the scent of impending closure.
Chief, Charles Voney retained me to guard him against danger.
And you failed, Ace Steel. Well, it looks as though you're out of a job.
I guess so, but I'd like permission to look at the books of his firm.
All right with me, but I don't see what good.
The name on the door, Voney and Gaines, whispers of a partnership of shared fortunes, and now of a motive as vast as the $50,000 policies that hang over each man.
I'm the Gaines part of the firm, you see. Mr. Voney and I were partners. You're welcome to look at the books, though I'm closing the business. Mr. Voney and I each carried a $50,000 life insurance policy in the other's favor so that the firm could be dissolved upon the death of either.
Rain lashes against the windows, the grim reality of Gotham's underbelly seeping into even the most sterile of offices.
She has our permission to leave the city. Although she profits by Voney's death, she had an ironclad alibi. She was having dinner in the commissioner's home the night of the murder.
3 days later, Steel watches Miss Gaines board a small supercargo ship, the gulls crying like lost souls overhead.
I wonder if the man is.
The Gaines woman enters a cabin, and a few moments later is joined by the MAN, their escape plan meticulously laid.
In a few hours, we'll be well on our way. Safe, with plenty of money and a full life ahead of us.
But as the ship prepares to cast off, a chilling voice cuts through the salty air, shattering their fragile illusion of freedom.
I don't think you'll be sailing, folks.
If you think you can stop us now,
The labyrinthine streets of Gotham hold their breath, a silent witness to a meticulously crafted deception. Voni, believed dead, was merely a phantom, a master of disguise orchestrating his own spectacular vanishing act.
So Voni wasn't dead at all. He merely shaved off his mustache and dyed his hair, and was skipping off to South America with his partner and the $50,000 insurance she had collected on his life.
Justice, often blind, was guided by the keen eye of an investigator who saw through the carefully constructed illusion.
When I examined the firm's books, I saw that they had very cleverly transferred all their assets to their South American branch, where they planned to go. But how about the dead guy in Voni's apartment? I checked his fingerprints, discovered he was an old waterfront vagrant whom Voni lured to his apartment to murder and leave as his own body. He also tried to kill his nephew because he was afraid Walters might upset his apple cart. Well, that opens the case and shuts it.
The curtain falls on a grand charade, leaving only the cold, hard truth in a city still held captive by its shadows. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen. A cry for help trembles in the desolate night, swallowed by the downpour.
Miss, can you help me? I've lost my direction.
Where do you want to?
Help.
Huh, nothing like chloroform for making them quiet. Now into the car and away we go.
But as the car drives away, a figure dashes from its hiding place, the Crimson. Just made it, but as the car goes speeding through the countryside, its wheel hits a large bump in the rocky road, sending it lurching into the unknown. Rain lashes Gotham's bleak facade as a desperate chase concludes, the quarry vanishing into the gloom.
It's a good thing that car didn't go much further or I'd have lost it. It turned into that big gate just ahead.
He'd found his target, a place that exuded an unsettling aura of decay and abandonment.
It's a dismal-looking place. There's a light up in that tower room. I'll soon find out what's up there.
Inside the cold, sterile confines of the laboratory, a chilling dedication to twisted science unfolds.
Too bad that I must kill one so lovely, but my experiments must go on.
Here's one experiment you won't finish.
Justice, a dark avenger, descends upon the depraved pursuit of forbidden knowledge. Rain lashes Gotham's darkened alleyways, the air thick with despair.
Thank goodness I'm saved. That horrible beast was going to kill me.
Well, he'll kill no more. First, I'm going to give him a dose of the gas gun to keep him quiet. And then I'll notify the police.
But before the Crimson can press the trigger, a new threat emerges from the shadows.
You'll never get out of here alive. This looks like a cozy little dungeon. All right, but maybe there's a way out.
Yet as the confrontation escalates, the true nature of this trap begins to reveal itself.
Now where are we?
Rain lashes against the grimy windows of this forgotten dockside warehouse, a symphony of despair in the heart of Gotham.
Hold everything.
Here's where you take a ride. That finishes you.
A chilling laughter echoes as a grim exit is suddenly blocked by an unexpected familiar figure.
Well, look who's waiting for us in the next of our old friend. Ha, so you thought you'd escape, eh? Well, I still have some more pets. Okay, why don't you join them then?
Ugh.
Justice, a silent sentinel, has arrived, silencing the wicked with a decisive, unforgiving strike.
That's the end of that bird, and the world is a safer place with him out of the way. And to think we almost had the same kind of a fate.
But as one threat is neutralized, the shadowed protector knows the night is far from over, and the true darkness still lurks just beyond the light. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham, turning the grimy alleyways into slick, treacherous rivers of shadow and despair.
We outnumber him. Don't move.
In a blinding flash, all vision is stolen, plunging the desperate struggle into the primal realm of chaos.
This should get M going.
Blind fury erupts as friend and foe become indistinguishable in the suffocating darkness.
Got him. You did, he's over here.
Who's this?
Thanks for doing my job for me.
You're all coming down to headquarters. I think the chief will be glad to see you.
Not much farther to go. Police station is in the next block.
Who are they, Speed?
Nicky Narvac and his gang for the bank robbery and shooting Detective Kelly.
Justice, a silent sentinel, emerges from the oppressive night, ready to deliver its reckoning. Gotham's oppressive gloom clings to the city like a shroud, where even the rain seems to weep for lost souls. Hours of relentless interrogation finally crack the facade of a cornered thug, his defiance crumbling under the weight of his fear.
No, we didn't shoot Kelly. I ain't fastened no murder rap.
Then who shot him, and where are the men who robbed the bank?
It was Chick Doan. They're hiding in the old Halligan house.
You can't go alone. They're desperate.
I'm desperate too. Kelly was a good friend of mine. I must be near the Halligan place.
Scornful of hesitation, Kelly charges towards the known hideout, gun in hand, a one-man storm bent on retribution. Though bullets may fly, Kelly's determination is unyielding as he breaches the stronghold, a desperate thirst for vengeance driving him forward. The sanctuary of the Halligan house offers no refuge as Kelly's fury explodes within its walls, the sound of his own pain echoing the chaos he unleashes. Gotham's darkest hour, rain lashes against the grimy windows of an alleyway where desperation breeds in the shadows.
Too bad you can't say your prayers, Saunders.
Now that the boys are having their nap, I'll look for the stolen money.
I'm glad to see that all the money is still here.
As Speed leads out the crooks, he is met by the force of the law.
Speed, guess we're too late. Boy, you sure did a mean job on them.
And so, another night of crime is brought to a close, but the city's shadows hold more than they reveal. The end. Gotham's underbelly bleeds into the stark reality of a tragedy, where the spotlight's glare has been extinguished by a fatal shot. Inside a dimly lit dressing room, the glamorous Nid Temple lies still, a single, fatal wound staining her heart. Don't touch anything until the medical examiner gets here. Just what happened? Why should anyone want to kill her? And where were you when this happened?
I don't know, unless it was that man who called her last night. She was mightily upset, hearing from her husband like that.
The girl must be mistaken. Why, a glamour girl like Temple wouldn't dare get married. There was too much at stake and she was crazy about a career.
I'm not mistaken. I never knew she was married. But last night she told me. She had been separated from him for 2 years, but he was always watching her. She was afraid of him and she said she was getting a secret divorce. But he found out.
Did she mention his name?
No, but I heard her say something about being left. I couldn't understand very well.
A cryptic word left hangs in the air, a whisper of motive lost in the echo of a shattered life. Rain lashes against the windows of the theater dressing room, a somber backdrop to a tense conversation.
Myra, get a sedative from the drugstore. It'll calm your nerves.
I can't stand this swing stuff.
Neither can I. Classical music is my hobby. I've got some nice records in the office. Care to see them?
Enid Temple, too, had been a lover of classical music. No, not now, maybe later. Say, how about her part in the show? The house is crowded, isn't it?
Yes, I hope they'll like her understudy. She's on now. I'd better get out and see how she's doing. I'll be in my office if you want me. As the stage manager departs, the detective examines a subtle bruise, a silent clue. A discarded matchbox, a beacon in the shadows, ignites a chilling realization.
Let's go. I think something's going to happen soon.
What's up, find your murderer?
I think so. The murder was committed by a left-handed man, and the man was Temple's husband.
You sound like a Conan Doyle detective. How could anyone get in here during a matinee and kill the star?
The murderer was in here all the time, as you well know.
You'll never pin that.
You're under arrest for murdering your wife, Simmons. Want to confess, or will I tell what I know?
Yes, I killed her. She knew she'd get it if she tried to get rid of me, but you'll still have to prove it. I didn't sign anything. A hunter's grin, the glint of a matchbox. The final piece of the puzzle falls into place. Rain lashes Gotham, mirroring the turmoil within its sterile walls. A chilling report shatters the calm like a siren's shriek. The unthinkable has happened. Detective Donnelly, healthy and strong, has met a sudden, violent end.
Detective Donnelly just died, sir.
What? He just had an appendectomy. Oh no, what's wrong?
Minutes later, a somber scene unfolds in a dimly lit hospital room, the scent of antiseptic failing to mask a growing dread.
Pupils dilated, froth at the mouth. This looks like death from prussic acid.
That was my diagnosis, sir. How could a person be poisoned to death in your hospital?
The district attorney's questions hang heavy in the air, a stark accusation in the face of impossible circumstances.
Perhaps he was poisoned before he came here.
Prussic acid takes at the most 20 minutes. He was in the hospital a good hour before you operated.
As the investigation deepens, a sinister truth begins to surface. Was this a tragic accident or a meticulously planned murder? The shadow of suspicion falls on all present.
Would you desire to examine my instruments? Test them for poison?
Gotham General Hospital. The sterile, unforgiving quiet of night hangs heavy, broken only by the hushed, urgent whispers of an investigation. Instruments lie scattered, untouched since the last desperate moments of a life. Did they truly remain undisturbed, or did darkness leave its mark?
These instruments remained here overnight. I do not think they have been cleaned since I operated.
Good, we'll know in a minute. There are no acid signs on the scalpels.
That lets you out, Doctor. Pardon my suspicions. The tests are made directly. Why not examine the nurse who administered ether? She may be able to help you.
Can you direct me to Nurse Morgan? End of the hall, room 18.
Some maybe.
Drop that. I said drop IT.
Bitter almonds, that proves it.
Proves what?
Detective Donnelly died from prussic acid poisoning in this hospital. Prussic acid smells like bitter almonds. You killed him during the operation.
The truth, sharp and deadly, is finally out. But in this labyrinth of lies, a killer remains unseen, their darkness still lurking. Beneath the oppressive Gotham sky, a desperate man pleads for his livelihood.
I have a mother and sister to support. I'll lose my job. I swear I didn't kill him.
His words tumble out, a desperate confession of circumstances, a tangled web of accusations.
It all dovetails too closely. You must be the one. But what was your motive?
I'd like to give you a chance, but the fact is there was prussic acid in that ether inhaler.
I didn't make the inhaler. You didn't make the inhaler. Who did?
Why Dr. Brand's brother's drug company? He.
Brand's brother has a drug company, selling to the hospitals, and sells drugs too.
Why, yes, I think so.
Come on, boys, we haven't any time to waste. Yes, sir. Jones, how far had Donnelly gotten in trailing those dope smugglers before he died? Said he'd almost reached the end of the trail, a place called Banks. No.
The pieces click into place, a conspiracy stretching from the streets to the highest offices.
Brand Drug Co. It all adds up. I'm going to break two cases wide open at the same source.
The district attorney pays a flying visit to his office, the Brand Drug Company, and go the limit.
The pursuit of justice is relentless, a shadow dedicated to unraveling the darkness that poisons Gotham. Rain lashes down, a relentless drumbeat against the cold, indifferent city. The night bleeds through the stained glass of Brand Drug Co., a sanctuary of supposed healing now shrouded in a terrifying uncertainty.
Surround the building, boys, don't let anyone leave.
I'd like to see Mr. Brand. I'm the district attorney.
Yes, sir, right away, sir.
A meticulous facade presented to the world. Malone's visit, ostensibly to inspect, masks a deeper, more dangerous agenda.
I came to look over your plant, Mr. Brand. I'm Malone.
Of course, step this way. We take pride in manufacturing only the best.
What about your ether inhalers? I'd like to see them.
Beneath the veneer of scientific advancement, a chilling truth begins to surface. Malone's gaze sharpens, his suspicion a palpable presence in the sterile air.
I don't believe you. I want to go this way.
Not while I'm around.
Just what I wanted to discover, if you were in on them. Now I want to see those inhalers, the ones with prussic acid in them.
When?
Malone.
Never mind that door, Malone.
Dr. Brand, I had an idea you'd show up.
Once again, the pursuit of justice is met with desperation, a deadly dance played out in the shadows of deceit. The DAS investigation, dangerously close to uncovering the truth. The rain lashes against the grimy windows of a forgotten warehouse, a fitting echo to the grim discovery within. A trap is sprung, a deadly game of cat and mouse where the stakes are higher than life itself.
You've signed your own death warrant.
Not yet, haven't. That'll keep you quiet.
Yes, sir, watch these rats, boys. I'm doing a little sleuthing.
He must have been expecting treachery to kill. There must be $100,000 worth of narcotics in this safe. No wonder they didn't want me in this room.
The sinister truth begins to unravel, exposing a web of deceit and deadly intent.
Steve finds the inhalers loaded with prussic acid. Charge his brother with smuggling drugs, too. They had a nice racket, the doctor selling the drugs, and a drug company getting them by virtue of business. Charge Dr. Brand with murder. He substituted his acid-filled inhaler for the regular one, knowing that the fumes would kill Donnelly, who was about to turn him over to the police for smuggling drugs.
How'd you suspect him and not the nurse?
Motive. She had no motive to kill him. The doctor did after I knew Donnelly had trailed the drug smugglers' drug co. Brothers Drug Co.
In the ashes of this revelation, justice finds its chilling, undeniable conclusion. Rain pounds the cobblestone streets of Gotham as shadows lengthen, and a chilling discovery is made on the desolate docks. Footprints, unnatural and chilling, betray the presence of something far from human. Vampires.
This is really it, the island of vampires. And that body, hey, the body is gone.
Suddenly, a violent altercation erupts, a desperate struggle for survival against an unseen threat.
The human surrender. Over the side and into the brink for you, Crosby. I don't like vampires for company. When human come to surface, shoot to kill.
Pulled under by the churning water, the man is swept away, his fate now at the mercy of the unforgiving current. Where does this dark river lead, and what horrors await him below the surface of this accursed isle? Rain lashes against the unseen architecture of Gotham, a symphony of despair echoing through the desolate alleys. A blinding light erupts, drawing our subject toward an unknown destiny.
The light.
He enters a hidden city, a labyrinth of secrets concealed within. And then a startling revelation, a modern apartment, a stark contrast to the darkness outside.
Yes, my friend, welcome to my island. You are privileged to view my methods of creating vampires.
What they?
A noble experiment that will bring the world to my feet. Meet Dr. Banzer.
Which is Dr. Banzer? You or the chap on your hand?
I recognize you, Cliff Crosby. How fortunate we should meet. You, as the perfect specimen of manhood, will be a masterpiece after I have concluded my operation of turning you into a vampire. Ah, Lundgren, prepare surgery. Mr. Crosby is about to aid science.
Overpowered, Cliff is strapped to an operating table, his fate hanging precariously in the balance.
And now the injection.
The needle descends, a chilling harbinger of transformation that threatens to steal his very humanity.